everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I've got my Aliana hand here. This is the Anais Lifelike half hand in the shade Autumn. You can save 5% off Aliana hand using my code NATMUG5. I've got some Rachel Wilder's acrylics. The ones I've got are Macaron and Clear Candy, along with her premium liquid monomer. I've got some angel paper here that I have scrunched up to make it look crinkled. This set of nails is inspired by Zule Nail Shop. This is a video. This is not the video. It's not the best picture, but this is the screenshot of the nails that I saw and I fell in love with. So this isn't the same angel paper. I think hers is a lot clearer or a lot lighter, but this foil, I think this might be the same foil. I'm just going to cut a couple of strips of foil off. I did have issues attaching the angel paper. It was a bit of a pain in the bum, but I did kind of get there in the end. I decided this time I was going to use my Vettsy transfer gel. I do have a Vettsy discount code, which I will leave on the screen, but it's only a one-time code, so if you've used it before, it won't work again, unfortunately, which is a bit pointless if you ask me, but there we go. I'm just going to pop those in the lamp. So the nails that I've put the foil gel on, I'm going to put the foil over the top. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you are... I'm using Madam Glam's silicone tool just to make sure that I rub, like, I'm trying to make sure that I rub everywhere where there's foil gel, because you really want the gel, I'm getting my words totally kerfuffled this morning. This is the second time I've tried to do this voiceover. You want to make sure that you rub everywhere so that when you rip that foil off, you're going to have a nice even, cover of foil. You don't want patches in your design. There we go. And I decided to put it back on so that I could just rub the top bit again. Like the top bit doesn't matter too much because we are going to do like an acrylic ombre over these. So if there is some missing, it's not the end of the world. This was a little bit more awkward. So I decided that I was going to apply the angel paper with some glue. For some reason, it didn't want to stick. I thought, oh, this is great, it stuck. But actually, it did not. So I'm going to do the same on the other one. And then I decided to cut the excess off. But as I was cutting off the excess, I noticed that it hadn't stuck very well. I think it was on the other one that I noticed it. Not so much this one. Yeah, look, it was all flappy at the bottom. And I was like, oh, that's no good. So I thought, well, we will try the acrylic. Because... why not? So I got a small bead of acrylic. This is quite wet. And I placed it on the nail. And then I placed the angel paper and I squidged it down as tight as I could. And the acrylic that squidges out the top there, I'm just going to thin that out because I don't want to bump. And I mean, that seemed to do the job much better. So if you're going to add angel paper, like a whole nail of, not a whole nail, but like a whole free edge, I think acrylic's probably the best way to go. If you know of a better way, let me know, or the best way to do it. If you've done this, let me know what it is down below, please. Because I do not know. This one was a bit flappy as well. So I decided I pulled that bottom bit, and I decided just to add a little bit of the acrylic to the bottom there. It was a bit of a nuisance if you ask me, but there we go. It is what it is. So I held this one for a little bit and then I moved on. So the glitters I'm using are Surf's Up and Let's Go Party from Nail Sugar. You can save 10% on Nail Sugar using my code NATMUG10. I'm also using Ethereal because that one's lovely. Yeah, oh, I love them so much. Then I'm going to start with our acrylic application. The colour that I'm using, this one, is one of the Rachel Wilder's nudes. It's called Macaron, and it's one of the more pinky nudes that I've got or I've had from Rachel. I've hardly used it actually, and I decided that actually it's really quite nice. I don't know why I've not used it. I didn't think it covered very well, but I appear to have been wrong. I'm going to do an ombre, so we just blend in the nude over the foil on this one. Nothing major. I'm just adding another little bit up here so that I've got... The plan was that if I built my apex, then I could just cap the bottom part. But I think I added too much acrylic. I think I added too much clear acrylic in the end, but you'll see later on. This one, I'm going to put a little bit of our nude acrylic on the nail bed and just blend it down. Then I'm going to take a small bead of wet clear acrylic and I'm going to add some of the Surf's Up glitter to this nail in a little swoosh. And then over the top of that, I'm going to use the ethereal, just because I don't know what it is. I just love iridescent glitter. I think the reason I love it is because iridescent glitter looks amazing, shiny and matte. I just think it's so versatile. So yeah. And then I'm going to do the same on this nail. We're going to start with a thin layer of the nude. I wanted to put a little bit more on this one because I don't feel like it covered the top of the angel paper very well, or as well as I'd liked. Though we're not going to see a lot of it, so it's not, it's not the end of the world. But this time we're going to use the Let's Go Party glitter, which is the pink one. And we're going to do the swoosh in the opposite direction. So they're going to, like when you put the nails together, they're going to kind of match, but one's pink, one's blue, and they're going to be symmetrical. I think that's the right word. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know. Yeah, see, there we go. And then this one, I'm going to do a glitter cuff. I remembered what it was called today. Thank you for everyone that commented on the last video, because I just could not remember what this blooming thing was called. It's called a glitter cuff. I am a little bit obsessed with these. I love them so much. I did try and bring that glitter down a little bit, but my acrylic had started to set before I could bring it down very, very much further. Just in case. I thought I'd bring it down a little bit. And then what do I do? Oh yeah, right. So the pinky, I decided just to add a tiny little bit of ethereal to the pinky. I got too much then. I got too much that I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to add a small amount of glitter on this one because I thought it would look maybe like bubbles underwater. I don't know. But moving back onto the index finger, I'm going to add my macaron acrylic. So you kind of just, basically it's like an ombre. We're going to ombre down and ombre up over the glitter. So I'm making sure I use small beads because I don't want to go too mad. I do add another one because I was like, there's hardly any macaron on there at all. This time I got it on the skin. Oh, get off the skin, Nats. Get off the skin. You'll get told off. There was a little bit of pigment on it then from the acrylic. I do add a bit more, but I add it so that it goes down the nail, over the free edge. I felt like there wasn't enough there. And I feel better now. So that is that now, apart from the capping. I'm now going to encapsulate, and I'm only going to show you me doing this one now. I just find that watching me encapsulate a set of acrylic nails is just so painful. Watching myself back, I'm like, who would watch this? Why would they watch this? Oh my goodness, I can't. It's just too painful. So the idea was that I had made the apex with my nude colour on this nail, but I think I added too much clear. And when I kept looking at the side, I was like, no, it looks weird. It needs a bit more. It needs a little bit more on the, I can't think. at the cuticle area. That's what I was trying to say. But I'd put loads of clear on. I find that I put too much. I feel like I'm getting better at. So I used to put a lot of product on, like way too much. That would apply to acrylic and like anything like polygel. I'd always add too much instead of not enough. But I feel like I am getting better, but clearly I'm still doing it. I felt like I had a little bit of a bump about that. No, not there. I think I had a bit more on because there was a bit of a bump, I think. Yeah, look, there's a bump. It dips in. And I thought, well, I'll just put a little bit on. You see what I mean? I just keep spotting things. I think, well, if I put a little bit more on there and then a little bit more on there, and then next thing I know, it's just like a whole mountain. Anyway, look, I'm going to file it now. And I accidentally forgot to hit record when I was filing. But I filed them and I've washed the Aliana hand and I have buffed as well. And now I'm putting the nails back into the hand. Oh, I love her. She's just so convenient. Right, if you have trouble with your top coat peeling off your acrylic extensions, I've buffed these, but I didn't buff the actual sides. So that they're still quite... I did file them, but I didn't buff the sides, okay? So if you just buff over the top, then leave the sides more jagged. I don't know what the word is. I can't think of the word. It just gives your acrylic something to adhere to better. Is that really bad English? I just put in the nail out here. I don't know what it is, but when I come to top coat on my Aliana hand, I like to pull the nails out a little bit. And I know you couldn't do this on a real person, but that is the convenience of having an Aliana hand. Oh, it's so pretty. That nail would look really nice matte finished, I think. I really like these two middle nails shiny because I just love that crinkly angel paper. Crinkle, crinkle. Oh, I'm using Madam Glam's No Wipe Top Coat. Did I tell you? You can save 30% using my code NATMUG30. All the websites and discount codes will be below. I'm going to start adding down in the description box a list of my essential items. So if I haven't done it today, I will do it like tomorrow. I'm going to try and get a list of like my essentials. So if I'm using things, I'm going to try and link them down below so you can just click on them and find them. But it's going to take me some time, so do bear with me. If it's not on there today, I'll try and get it up starting from tomorrow. I just thought it would be easier because people say to me, where did you get this? Where did you get that? And also, if it's not available, it won't be down there because obviously I can't link it. I'm going to pop those in the lamp. And then I'm going to push all the nails back in. And then that's them finished. Also, don't forget you can join members. We have channel members now. You can join. I'll leave the join thingy below and you click on it. It tells you what you can get and stuff. Stuff and things, getting stuff. And it's exciting. Member exclusive videos. Anyway, sharp talking nuts. This is them. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free. Or you can join the memberships. Websites and discount codes will be below. God bless. Love you all. And I will see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. Oh, now that Wednesday. I've got to get that sorted. Okay. Love you. Bye.